80 of Muldoon moves out in front. Bellinger follows him on the high side. Look at Shullick. Gioia, 3 deep, goes down low. They go by. Evans high and low, coming off turn 2. The leader, the number 80 of Mike Muldoon. The 0-2, Eddie Bellinger looks the slingshot over, coming off the corner. Not enough room down there. Muldoon, the leader at the end of lap number 1. Bellinger pressing him to the high side. Garry Allbritain trying to punch a hole up to traffic. He's moving quickly on the low side. Eddie Bellinger right behind the 80 of Muldoon. Here's Richie Evans on the outside. He goes by forward. Mike Muldoon, the leader. Eddie Bellinger running in second. The battle for third. Gioia now gets underneath Dave Shullick, and Steve Gioia takes over the number 3 spot. Gioia, the winner of the Port City race here at Oswego in a tremendous duel with Eddie Bellinger, moves into third down behind Muldoon and Bellinger. Dave Shullick running 4th, Richie Evans 5th. Then comes Don Rammage. Didero in the 28 on the power on the outside. Here's Gioia. He's got a wheel underneath the corner. Eddie Bellinger in the 0-2. Bellinger down low. Muldoon on the outside. The yellow flag is out. Yellow flag is right there. Allbritain on the outside picks off Richie Evans. Bellinger now goes to the outside of Muldoon, and Gioia got a sleep in it. He's on the outside of Muldoon. Muldoon down low. Bellinger in the high road down the front straight. Bellinger takes the lead. Muldoon drops back to second. The corner down the front straight. Eddie Bellinger out in front. Garry Allbritain now working on Gioia and Muldoon. He got leaders. Dave Shullick getting the shuffle towards the rear. Shullick in the 49 on that. As Richie lost a lot of ground, now he's trying to get it back. Bellinger out in front with 9 laps completed. Gosek and Bentley Warren. Muldoon in 4th. Warren, Coniam. Brian Herr bringing out the yellow in turn 4. Here's Allbritain. Garry Allbritain trying to make a run on the outside. Gioia gets pinned in down low. Bellinger on the outside. Silver second. Steve Gioia now drops back to third, but Allbritain goes wide in the corner. Gioia right back by him. Steve Gioia back to second, running behind the 9 of Gioia is the 21 of Garry. Down the front straight. Look at this move by Bentley Warren. He goes way low, trying to get underneath the 80 of Muldoon. Eddie Bellinger trying to hold off down the front straight. Bellinger, the race leader, the 9 of Gioia running second. 21 Allbritain is third. 99 Coniam fourth. 00 Gosek is fifth. Bentley Warren in the number 5 to take over 8th. Evans drops back to 9. And Dave Shullick rounds out the 30th. Bellinger coming off the corner. Can't hold it in there.
Bellinger in a hurry to the outside. Allbritain down deep. And Ed ducks down. Gioia, your leader. Eddie Bellinger right there. Eddie gets too wide. And he doesn't. Gets underneath Allbritain. You can see when he backs off the Steve Gioia. Coming on. He wants that number 1 spot. Gioia out in front, but Gosek right there chasing him. Eddie B trying to close up. And he's got Gioia. Joe Gosek takes over the lead here in the Joe Gosek in that 00. The Berks Home Center car.
That lap of 17.26 for Joe Gosek. And right now, he has opened up a lead of 1 3/10 seconds over Steve Gioia. Gosek pulling away 17.29. 17.29, 23 laps to go. Bellinger finally gets by Allbritain, but loses it right back again. Now tries to slingshot off the corner down the back straight. He gets hung up behind a slower car. Meanwhile, your leader, Joe Gosek, moving into traffic with a 17.39. The yellow flag. The race leader, here's Bellinger. He's going to test Allbritain at the start. No go there as Bellinger has to set back in. Gosek out in front of the 00. Allbritain, it looks like, goes to the outside. Coniam tries to tighten up. Gosek, the race leader. Bellinger on the outside of Allbritain. Down the front straight. Gioia in second. Allbritain, Bellinger, and Coniam right behind him. Third, Bellinger as they battle for third. Allbritain manages to hold off Bellinger so far as Bellinger warm-ups tonight. The yellow flag is out. Timmy Nelson and Gioia makes a quick bid, and Gosek on the restart. And now he gets underneath him, but Gioia slips on the turn. Here's Allbritain. What a move by Garry Allbritain. He came right underneath Gioia as Gioia was trying to work on the 0-0. And now Allbritain is through for second. And Garry goes right to work on Gosek. Between the turns, Allbritain looked underneath, couldn't go. Here's Bentley Warren now. He's trying to get underneath. The line start, it was Allbritain who came away with a spot, however, as he got underneath Gioia. Gosek with a 17:49 that time around. 17:26 again. 17:26. Here's Gioia. Gioia back underneath the 21 of Allbritain. Down the back straightaway, Steve Gioia retakes second. Allbritain got a little wide. Gioia's through there now. Bellinger works on him. Bellinger trying to get underneath, and Eddie B does not. 17:33. Eddie Bellinger finally gets by Garry Allbritain again. Bellinger back to third as he got Allbritain coming off the again. Bad luck falls on the running in second with 10 laps to go. Garry Allbritain, Bentley Warren to go. Steve Gioia, a broken drive shaft on the 0-0. You can go. Bellinger running second. Gioia, that lap of 17. Gioia with a 17.5. Here's Bentley Warren getting underneath Garry Allbritain. And Gioia and Bellinger. Gioia the race leader. Bellinger running in second. 17.59 that time around as Joe Gosek had this one wrapped up, and a broken drive shaft puts him out of the action. Heavy traffic ahead. Passing flag is out for Buck Graham in the number 98. They go to the outside. Gioia through. Bellinger up to heavy traffic. They move on the 89 of Jamie Moore. Moore gets out of the way. 3 laps to go, but the pace is slowed down as they race in traffic. Bellinger, a car length behind. He makes a move. Not enough room. Passing flag is out. Gioia and Bellinger down the front straight with 2 laps to go. That lap, 18 seconds. Bellinger looks underneath Gioia down the back straight. 3, 4 slower cars ahead of him. They go to the outside. White flag is coming out this time. The passing flag stays out for Williamson, Letcher, and Hoag. Bentley Warren closing in on the leaders. Steve Gioia on the outside. Here's Bellinger. He tucks the wheel underneath. Eddie Bellinger is underneath Gioia, and Bellinger got him. Bellinger got him. Gioia broke. Bellinger with the win. Together, Gioia and Bellinger came together in turn 3. On the last lap of this one, they brushed together. Bellinger comes away with a bent right rear wheel. Gioia a flat left front tire, so that ought to tell you where they came together. And Bellinger comes away with his 3rd win of the season. It looked like it was Joe Gosek, but how about a nice hand for Eddie Bellinger? Eddie Bellinger.
A very jubilant Bellinger racing team as the 0-2 goes on by. And right now we'd like to sneak around back if we can. And we'd like to have Lloyd Rockwell come in first, believe it or not. And Lloyd, if you will, please make the presentation to our feature winner tonight.
Congratulations, Eddie. All right, thank you. Finish. Hell, we got lucky there.
There's the presentation from Lloyd Rockwell, on behalf of the Canandaigua Wine Company, to the feature winner in the Universal Joint Feature, the supermodified half of the twin bill, Eddie Bellinger. Now I'm going to sneak around the other side if I can, and I believe we also have a representative, Dave Dudley, on behalf of the Universal Joint Sales Company. Dave?
Yeah, we'd like to congratulate Ed. He's a good friend and a good customer also. It's a pleasure to see him win this big one.